First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. In his career against Mike Minor, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it,
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Runner around second now, headed for third. The relay. Now he's safe at second. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are. Even in their seats.
In now, number 40, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats. Time in the field.
Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Left on now to the bottom of inning number one. It's the Phillies 3 and the Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Ready now, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Swung on and belted to right by Chu. This one's deep, and it's gone.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Bottom second. No shortstop. That was it. Aaron Bruce.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Gallo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Full count, 3-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now a drive out to left center field. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. At the plate, number 15, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
0-1 the count. Calhoun, a California-born ball player. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rangers set down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in now, Gene Segura. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that's a home run into the top tank. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
First pitch on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 40. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. So striding forward now, Ronald Guzman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ronald.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. So next to the plate for Texas, Jose Trevino. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike two.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCutchen is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row. He's to the plate now is the designated hitter, Jay Bruce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter. Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That one's in there. 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Number 15 is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the third to see if he'll fish.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for the Rangers,
One gone in the Texas fourth. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money at.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Too high. Ball 3. And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready
Number
for another
15.
chance. Number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fastball well outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutcheon. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Andrew.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gallo ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's...
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, and the lead is now 7-2. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Rafael Montero, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. Montero, a former New York Met who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. Fastballs have been particularly challenging for them today, as they have yet to collect a hit on those pitches. He said they're facing good pitching, but they need to do a better job of getting themselves ready to swing, because you have to show you can hit the straight stuff to be successful in this league.
Thank you, Heidi. Number 40 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now stepping in and ready for another shot. Rougned Odor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So striding in, Ronald Guzman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That's popped up. Kingery onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
No balls and 1 strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. hit in the air out to center field. Gallo on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 4.
So coming to the plate, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger in the side. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and through 5 turns at bat they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out. At the plate, Elvis Andrus. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2, full count. Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Nomar Mazara is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, number 15, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. In there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
High in the air out to center field. Gallo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Bryce Harper will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. 0-1 the count. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Fouled away. Segura, the runner at first with 2 gone. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor has it on to second for the force out in the side. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jose Trevino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Trevino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers draw just a bit. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins.
That last at bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
First pitch of the at-bat. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Full count now, 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Into the box, number 40. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Striding into the box, Jay Bruce. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
In there, 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Count is 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Michael Franco will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they've widened this lead to 8 now. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Can you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First offering on its way. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Four runs here in this half inning. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies on top 11-3. Michael Franco is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 7, Michael Franco.
Coming to the plate now, Elvis Andrews. It was a walk in his last trip.
For the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Here it comes now to Andrus. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Joey Gallo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 15.
Now to the plate, number 15. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. Fastball called for strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2. Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. On to the lawn and gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46, Adam.
In now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Digging in, Gene Segura. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Segura.
He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Gallo is there, and he has it for the first out. In now, Bryce Harper. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gallo waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First delivery to him on the way. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Andrus has it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Jose Trevino. He singled his last time up. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1-0 the count. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it right where it came from.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
An 11-7 final in this one. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola is credited with the win. Mike Minor allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian.